Status of the system. It is looking good. There's a lot of green on that map. Cherokee, Neosho, and Jackson County will be on by the end of the year, maybe right into the first of next year. Shawnee County will be coming on the 27th of this month. Riley County is chosen to implement in June with the July 1st go live date. And once we get Riley County done, we will be done with the ones that have signed on to come onto the system. Everybody always asks, what about the orange ones and the purple ones? Franklin County, they're in a decision-making process right now. I'm hoping to hear any day that they're coming onto the system. Hint, hint. But they're choosing between the state system and the MARC region system. So we should have a color other than purple for Franklin County pretty much any day, and we'll move from there. The other orange ones, variety of things that they've done. Just about all of them, with the exception of Marshall and Geary County, have Vesta systems that they just purchased. So they're just beginning an end of life. I think probably at the end of life of those systems, that will probably hit up against EZNet not being an option any longer. And once we reach that point where either there's a mandate by the providers that they're not going to provide selective routing, legacy selective routing any longer, or there's a mandate from the federal government that every PSAP will be next generation 911. Until that point comes, I don't think those ones in orange are going to move. Be my guess. But once that day comes, then I think they're going to have to seriously consider coming onto the system because of the cost of standing alone and paying for EZNet. Text to 911. Everything in dark green is currently providing text to 911. The light green, this is the latest information that I have. Obviously, Cherokee, Neosho, Jackson, Shawnee, and Riley will, when they turn up live on the system, have text to 911. Coffee and Osage County, whoa. Oops. Coffee and Osage County are in the process of, or maybe even complete by this point, of turning up text to TDD. The MARC region has had text longer than we have. They also are text to TDD. And then the Solacom hosted solution out in North Central is doing text to TDD as well. I'm not sure where they are on that migration, but I'm guessing that they're done because they've been working on it for quite a while. So the majority of the state is providing text to 911 now, which is a good thing. EZNet, we began back in April migrating PSAPs onto ESINet. To date, those are the ones that are on. We're just almost finished up with the South Host, and we're ready to start up on the North Host now and start converting them over. Sumner County, I think, is going to convert sometime this week. Thursday this week. Sedgwick County will be close behind them. I'm not sure what the date is on that one yet. December 6th? Perfect. December 6th. Couple good news points and one bad news point on EZNet. Start with the good news. Well, let's start with the bad news, and I can soften up the bad news. The bad news is we're still waiting on release 7.2 so that we can migrate to geospatial call routing. Right now, the Vesta does not data flow is a requirement for geospatial call routing. So until we get that release, 7.2, and it's blown up in labs twice, we can't make that migration to geospatial, but we can still migrate PSAPs onto the SINet with tabular routing, and that's what we've been doing. Best guess is we're probably going to see 7.2 in December. There will be a pretty lengthy testing process of that because it will be the first implementation of that anywhere in the nation. We will be the beta site for it. Did my voice quiver a little when I said that? Makes me a little nervous, but the success that we've had with these ESINet migrations into the tabular routing, if it goes as well as those do, it will not be a problem because they have gone without a hitch. The good news about ESINet is once you migrate on, number one, your call setup times and transfer times go to almost zero. I ran a report for October, and the longest call setup time that we had on the ESINet for the entire month was just over 1 second. The average was 0.52 seconds. As compared to the legacy world where you had 6 to 12, 1 to 2 ring cycles before the call ever presented to you, that's down to a half to 1 second call setup time. That's huge. You know, we're in the business of saving time. Every second that we can shave off of a call is a better outcome on the other end for the person that's calling in. Well, we just shaved 11 seconds off of every 911 call. It's huge. Second thing is, and this is huge to you all, once you come on to the SINet, 30 days later, we disconnect your camera trunks, and the billing for camera trunks and database charges ends at that point. I did some calculations yesterday, and this is an estimate because I had to estimate how many groups of 1,000 records you have that you're paying $70 a month per group for. But I did those calculations, and that's almost $1 million a year, 805,000 and change right in there. That's nothing to sneeze at. So that's one of the benefits of coming on.